Hi, Bubble family. So, this is the Hoodoo Voodoo doll. Not Voodoo, but Voodoo doll. And I just want to talk to my African American subscribers or black subscribers. Um, the Hoodoo Voodoo doll. So, and the reason is because technically, and maybe it's just my ancestors. I'm not gonna say that I practice full Catholicism or I could still say Saint Conjure stuff. Like I usually like to say that, but we know that there's like a Protestant version of Hoodoo, and then like a Catholic version of Hoodoo, and I see where Spirit's taking me, and I'm pretty sure there's people that are similar to me. Um, but let me just get into like some of the parts. So my thing for my African American practitioners, my thing is a lot of us are looking like if you're not into like the more traditional belief systems, then some of y'all get into like these other spiritualities and new age and this and the other. And I'm not saying this is for every African American because we all have different makeup in our blood and have all different callings. But and I like I said, I practice Haitian Vodou. And I feel like I had to be initiated in Haitian Vodou to start this process. And the spirit has like a lot of things that they're taking me to or it's gonna start having me do. So, um, a lot of us, since we were taken from the diaspora, walked through all the different Americas, came here to the United States. Um, some of our ancestors, like my ancestors, um, used to be Catholic, and I found my way kind of back into that a little bit. But I'm not Catholic. Um, but my ancestors, like when I got initiated or about to get initiated, they had showed me what we used to do when we used to work with like the saints, angels, the wands. So some of us are just only hoodoo. Because, that's like our American thing. Then, of course, you got American type voodoo that was all over the place, not just Louisiana. And some people say that Louisiana voodoo is mostly dead, but not all of it or whatever. But a lot of us are looking towards other ethnicities or cultures to find ourselves, and we are here in these lands. But I feel like some of us are supposed to get initiated in some of these practices, but adapting to our American like we had voodoo, and I feel like a lot of Black Americans, not all, but a lot had like the forms of voodoo and hoodoo. So, and like even in Louisiana, like when the Haitians came through and everything, they kind of, and the people there got initiated and they did their own, then they had like made a very Americanized version of voodoo. I feel like that is coming back. That is coming back, and I feel like my channel is here. Well, so it's gonna have me part of that Americanized voodoo, still with tradition. I'm not trying to throw away tradition and stuff like that, but I don't think that I might be helping some Haitians, but I don't think the majority of the people I'm helping are Haitians. I feel like there's gonna be African Americans or maybe some other types of people too, which is ironic enough. But because I'm sorry, my chair kind of made a noise when I was moving, but Um, I feel like, you know, like me, my family, like probably our version of hoodoo, because my ancestors, they guide me as well. And even though my society, well, don't deal with like the saints and stuff like that, and I don't really mask my Lawal as saints unless that's the image I have to use. My saints are my saints, my Lawals, my Lawals, and I and there's different ones that I work with, and I feel like that the spirits want some of us to kind of blend the two, working with like 'cause I think like in Louisiana Voodoo, they had like some of them they work with the Saints of Reaches, this and the other. That's not too far because Vodou has 21 nations. We have the Nago nations. We have the Congo. We have the Rada. We have the Gede. We have all this and the other. And a lot of people like say Santeria stuff like that. And who we got like what Apostle either I don't know if he was like I guess he was in the Santeria. I don't know. He did a lot of different things. And he I guess does more on the Orisha side. And me, I think so you're having me do something similar, but more on the Vodou side. Because that's what I work with. Um, but I could be wrong. I watch some of his stuff sometimes. But um, but so like I said, I'm an ordained minister. I'm a Vodou priestess, Haitian Vodou priestess. So I didn't use Voodoo because um, my base is Haitian Vodou, but I work with saints. But I feel like some of us, especially the ones that are supposed to be leaders, um, are supposed to get, because like, let me slow down. Let me get this out. There's so much, because we gave me so much. A lot of us are trying to go back to our roots. Great. A lot of us trying to go back to our roots. We get into these spaces. And I notice from what I hear and see that some people have trouble integrating into these places or certain information and stuff being left out. But well, I'm here to tell my black people that watch this video, or who will watch this video, that we already have everything that we need. We might have to get like a little initiations to get stuff like reactivated, re-waking up, especially if it's dormant in your family. You might be like the one that say it's the crown on your family or the matriarch of your family, the one that gets your family back up into it. So we might have to do certain initiations to get this started. And which I feel like I have to do. But we already have everything. We had Hoodoo. We have Hoodoo. Now some people are only supposed to do Hoodoo, but we have Hoodoo. We already had the root work. We already had that. So these initiations, if you feel like you can't integrate or you don't have a good, like some people, that's where they're supposed to be. Some people are supposed to be in centering, they're good. So it's this and the other, they're good. But connect with your ancestors, because your ancestors will guide you to where you need to go, to the teacher you need to be under, and you will get the downloads over time. It's not going to be an overnight process. It's going to be over time. But we had Hoodoo. Now, some of you will have to heal some of your situation with the church. But remember, you are not part of the church, well, unless you want to be. You're not part of the church. And then once you have like the ears to hear, the eyes to see, I started like, I was still trying to figure out how to work some of this stuff, but that even came to me. And you can see it different ways. So we know God. God is the divine source, divine feminine, divine masculine, whatever. Jesus can be a little bit tricky. But if you think about it, one aspect of Jesus, especially in Catholicism, there's different aspects of the saints. And so they even, there's the Immaculate Heart of Jesus and this and that other. Mary got all these different titles. And these are like almost like how we have aspects or roles in Vodou, Shay, Santeria, stuff like that. These spirits have roles or paths. So Jesus. Jesus, it says, like, is the way, or like the door opener to the divine. That's Legba. That's Legba. Um, or, Eshu, Legua. That could be Legba. Now, in my former Haitian Vodou, Lazarus, I was still using Lazarus, but in my prayers or whatever, I know that's Legba, or that's like a Legba energy, the door opener, the one that help you communicate with the divine, the source of all, that's kind of a little bit further away, that's more close, in between. That's Legba. Jesus is like the crossroads. You think about it. The Holy Spirit could be your Lawaz, your saints, your angels, or Jesus you could also be. Christ means the anointed one. Any of your spirits, the anointed one, or your ascended masters and stuff like that. But I do like the download I got with Jesus. It's pretty much like a Legba. That's the download I received this morning. Jesus is a Legba, or like a Legba, and so and it's not wrong to say, because our ancestors saw connections within things, and when they had to hide everything, they found connections with these things and put a face to it. It's like, okay, this is this is the reason here. Some people, I think in some Louisiana Voodoo and stuff like that, they use St. Peter because of the keys. Okay, that's not wrong. Some people say wrong, it's not wrong. In Haitian Voodoo, we use St. Lazarus. Some people say wrong, it's not wrong. St. Lazarus don't have the keys, but he has the cane, he has the dog, he has, our ancestors they found similarities. So, if they kind of help you a little bit, think of it that way. God, Banjia, is the divine feminine, divine masculine, the source of all. It's the divine, the most high of everything. Jesus is the gatekeeper, the Legba. The Holy Spirit is all your spirits, your spiritual court, your spiritual team, people. So, Spirit is having me go towards this way. So that's why I changed my name to the Theehoodoovodoudoll. It was already in me. I needed to do my initiations, and I do have some regular modules that I need to finish. But I needed to do all my initiations and stuff to get these clarities and these things, these ideas. We already had it. We have the Bible. Some Hoodoo had the Quran. Or we got all these other holy texts. In Hoodoo, we use what we had, and we still can, and we can merge what we are learning from these traditions if we are getting initiated in, or if you're not initiated, you're just like a practitioner, and you're not like a priest or priestess, but you like practice, or whatever. We already have some of the stuff we need, Now, the initiations will get you higher levels of the different degrees to get you different levels, because some of us are meant to be priests and priestesses, and to have that stronger connection, it is a different connection. At first, I didn't think it is a different connection. And as I go develop further, I can see that. So, I do wish that some of my black people would invest in their spirituality, even if you're not a priest or priestess, because sometimes some of our black people don't want to pay for certain stuff, but I think it's good to invest in our spirituality. Some of us invested in the church, and this and that, and other spirituality and religion. Some stuff, is free, but it's technically not free. We still got to buy the supplies. We still got to do this. We still got to do that, and then it's also, energy and stuff. But get away from that. The Bible, we have Bible verses with different things. Like, I'm gonna probably make a video maybe later on tonight about Psalms 41, Hoodoo. So, at first I thought, Spirit wanted me to get known for work with the saints and the Loa, which is still kind of the case. But I feel like Spirit has me doing like more of a Americanized Vodou, Hoodoo, like bringing back the tradition. And I guess my ancestors are showing me the way that we used to do things. And that's why all this stuff been going on. And the further I go and the more I go and the things have been changing and shaking, the more they reveal. They don't reveal everything to me at once, and they don't reveal everything to you at once. It's all in steps, because we can't. Some of the stuff we cannot fathom or understand until we get to that point. Once I understood that, I said, wow. And then, of course, Mary is like the divine mother. She's the mother of, the divine, the God, or I like to see her as a manifestation of the divine, just like Jesus, who is, like the way Hebrew language is like the manifestation of the divine masculine. We have the divine masculine, divine feminine. That's how I see it. Like I said, in the Holy Spirit is a little while. I wear rosaries. Today's Sunday, such as my white one. I wear rosaries dedicated to the Loas. Each color dedicated to the, or corresponds to the Loa. I do pray the rosary. Some of you might just do hoodoo and just do, the regular one. And some of y'all might do hoodoo with the saints. But with me, I'm supposed to be in Vodou. But I still have to merge. I know what my ancestors did because that's what they want me. And I feel like this people are looking for something similar to this, which they are because I've seen. So my channel is still pretty much the same. I'm still going to be doing tarot. But as I learn some things, I want to start teaching, talk about different things, maybe different things from like, how you can use certain verses in the Bible and different things and stuff like that. As the Spirit guides me and as we grow and stuff like that. But yeah, so I just want to say that my African Americans, my Black Americans, we already had hoodoo. We had the root. That was the base, especially if you was in the Protestant version of Christianity, where they did not have the thing, so y'all lost totally everything. The ones that was kind of Catholic was able to keep some of it better. Some of them was able to put the faces with the Loa. Some of them just had only the saints, and it's nothing wrong with that. These spirits are still here to help us. But I feel like they want me to be someone in this space. So I was specifically put hoodoo because I do practice, I practice hoodoo, and Vodou because I do practice Vodou, and I have my Loas, and my version of hoodoo deals with the saints because my ancestors dealt with the saints. This is what they showed me, and I didn't even know they did. It was just something that was shown to me before, and then later on when I started delving into this, my mother told me. Spirit would have people reveal. My mother told me that her family back in the day were Catholics. I didn't know because my grandmother, she's not Catholic. I think I had an aunt that might have been Catholic one point or something like that. My mother, she went to Catholic school. I don't know how far or long ago we have not been Catholics. Because when I went, we went to a Kojic church, which also was some of the Kojic churches, early Kojic churches was hoodoo. Okay? But I'm not going to make this video long. There was more I want to talk. But yeah, so we have it. So if you are in some of these spiritualities, Santeria, Shay, Haitian Voodoo, we don't speak the language. So we do find sometimes some people to teach us, but then sometimes their English is not as good to teach us, or if they have some biases because you're not Haitian, or if you're not Spanish, or there's not this, we still have the basis, and the spirits will teach us the rest. Like you can learn what you can learn from them, you learn from what your spirits, and over time stuff will flourish and grow, and you'll start seeing changes in your life. So if this sounds good to you, you made it this far, like, share, comment, subscribe. I am the Theehoodoovodoudoll. That's the name they gave me, Voodoo doll, because that part was supposed to be in there, Voodoo doll. I even asked Spirit, should I put Voodoo because it's easier for people to put? They told me no. They said Vodou. So I'm the Theehoodoovodoudoll. Till next time, so maybe I'll make my other video. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tonight or another day. I thought I'd be able to do this earlier. It's gonna be about Psalms 41. So we'll make that video. I'll keep putting out my tarot readings. And Spirit been coming through, and they just been getting better and better and better and better. So yeah, let's join this ride, because like I said, I'm still young in my mumblehood or priestesshood, but the spirits moved with me pretty quickly, and they get me ready for something. I really feel like next year is just gonna be something interesting, something different. So, like, share, comment, subscribe. I might make a short so I can link this video too. But Black Americans listening to this, we have what we have. Um, and even if you're led and your spirits guided you and they made it possible and opened the doors, because they had opened the doors for me for Vodou, because originally I thought it was Santeria and they kept blocking me. Whatever it is, remember, if you're not getting all you need, remember we have Hoodoo. We have the basis of what we need. Will make this work. So, like, share, comment, subscribe. Now you both go.